Hello and welcome back to Shy Forest Productions YouTube channel. I'm Chris Van Ingen and this is another episode of my Modern Politics series. I'm going to start by saying I think it is absolutely disgraceful that during today's Anzac Day services you had neo-Nazi right-wing people booing during the service and during the welcome to country. It is good to protest in our world, but there is a right place and time. Anzac Day is a day for remembering the sacrifice that our servicemen and women gave to our country. It's not a time for booing the welcome to country. Thank you, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, for calling it out. Now, I have written many poems about peace. Peace should be what the entire world strives for. And Anzac Day is a brilliant reminder to us all the cost of war and the cost that our fighting men and women pay for our freedom. And it is a reminder to us to be always working for peace and not for war. You do, however, have to be realistic when it comes to defense. I do not believe in war. I think war is bad. But every country has to have a military capable of defending their country. No country should ever attack another country. We should respect each other's boundaries, respect each other's sovereignty. No country, no human being should attack another. But every country should have a vibrant and strong defense force so that they can defend themselves against attack. That is the only reason a defense force should exist. In keeping with this, I believe that Australia need to separate the natural disaster work that the Australian Defence Force does. They need to separate it into a different brigade and allow the Australian Defence Force to do what they're supposed to do, and that is defence. So that is the first thing I think Australia needs to do in Australia's defence. The second thing, I know there are many people with disabilities that would be willing to contribute to the defence of Australia. So I would say that it might even be a good idea to create an all abilities department within the Defence Force so that people with disabilities can join and participate in the Defence Force. I would be the first person to sign up for such an all abilities department in the Defence Force, because I can help with communication, I can help with dissemination of information, I can help with the administration and the teaching of strategy. So again, it allows more physically capable men and women to do what they need to do in the defence of Australia. And naturally, if needed, I would be a physical barrier in order to protect our soldiers if it was the last line of defense. And I know there are lots of people with disabilities that feel that way. Third and finally, every military expert in Australia believes that we need to increase our defense spending. As well as increasing our defense spending, I would say we need to make our procurement of defense equipment quicker. We need equipment and soldiers and personnel now, not years from now. So we need to work out a way to get better equipment, more personnel, a lot quicker. And please remember that the sacrifice our Anzacs made, and let's aim for no war in the defense of Australia. Thank you for listening to today's episode. To honor our Anzacs, share this video with someone you know, so that we can remember that at the going down of the sun in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget.